investigating cars held hostage and customers out thousands of dollars. Now, we've learned the owner of a local body shop suddenly closed up shop and left town with at least half a dozen unfinished cars locked inside, and half of those cars were paid for. Jolie Winaga confronted the landlord who he was renting space from. She's the one holding the cars tonight, and Joel's live right now at that body shop with reaction to all this. Joel?
Jeff, good evening to you. And as you can imagine, the landlord here was not happy to see me or my Coin 6 cameras as we rolled up here with several angry customers whose cars, believe it or not, are still inside the shop. This after the owner, as you mentioned, skipped town.
Found this guy off Craigslist, said he was going to do it for me, and now I'm out completely.
Several angry customers showing up this afternoon to this body shop, once called Explicit Auto Customs.
One of the worst nightmares I've ever been through in my life.
This is Jamie Get's prized 1966 VW van that is now locked up inside with no way of getting it out after the owner, a man named Brandon Holland, according to Get's signed contract, suddenly closed up shop.
I took my bus in here to have work done on it, and 3 months later, it's still not done, and now, on top of that, they're trying to steal it from me.
Jamie, along with other people, paid half of their bill up front, but now the landlord of this space is holding the cars. I confronted the landlord to ask her face-to-face why she won't release Get's van and other cars. Are you holding these cars hostage?
We're going through the state. We're putting a lien on them to see whose cars they are. We were left with them. This is the process you go through.
Can you see why these car owners are very upset and angry?
No, I can't.
This landlord refused to give me her name. I talked to a car lien expert who, without knowing about this incident, says a property owner, the landlord in this case, could possibly have the legal right to hold on to assets if the tenant owes them money. Tonight, I tried repeatedly to get in touch with the owner, Brandon Holland, but my calls were never returned. As for the landlord, how can they get their cars back?
And put liens on them, and the people that own it will get notified by the state.
Why are there liens on this car, on these cars?
Because they were abandoned here.
Well, back live now, we still know there are plenty of legal questions. For example, how could that landlord put a lien on these vehicles when the owner clearly does not own these cars? Well, we, of course, will stay up to date, keep you up to date, and ask those tough legal questions. Reporting live here in Southeast Portland, Joel Winaga, Coin 6 News. Now back.